Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum assalam.
In situations where, one of the parents, or mostly the father in a case, where they don't pay child support, so it keeps delinquent, and it's like a debt, and they charge interest on that. Now the other parent who's taking care of the children has no control over that interest, and they cannot really just take it out. They sometimes may not even know what is interest and what is not interest. What should they do in this case?
Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. SubhanAllah, in our religion, first of all, taking care of your children is an obligatory. It's not allowed for someone to avoid supporting his children purposely. Right. And he is supposed to support his children based on his income and capability.
Right.
And you can deceive whoever you want, from government agency, but you're not going to deceive Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He knows and He sees. So it's something between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلْيُنْفِقْ ذُو سَعَةٍ مِّن سَعَةِهِ.
Right, yes.
You spend according to your ability. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِن كَانَ ذُو عُسْرَةٍ فَنَظِرَةٌ إِلَى مَيْسَرَةٍ. If somebody in hardship, wait for them until they have an ease comes,
right.
Where they have better situation. But it's not allowed for you to charge interest. But we're living in sometimes some people living in a country or a system that does not go by these guidelines in Islam.
Right.
So child support, if you don't pay it, there is an interest penalty on it. But in the other end, the receiver, is not allowed to take that interest.
Yes.
So if the person can, and if he say or she said, I don't know what is interest, no, you can. You can ask the guy, what's the interest? There is a paper to prove that. So that amount, which is the interest, should be given back to the father and said, you know what, this. Or tell the father, I'm going to use this for the kids, and I'm not allowed to take it, because that's like a debt on him for the interest. And you can give it back to the person. Say, this is not my right. I don't touch this money. Or you consider it, if he is capable of paying that, whatever they agree. Let the father said, okay, no, you keep the money, it's okay, you can keep it for the kids.
If he agrees to it.
Yeah, it's a gift to the kids.
Because it becomes his.
Yeah, but it's not allowed for me to charge interest. And if somebody charged on my behalf, it does not free me from the responsibility.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The only difference here, if there is an agreement, and that basically not paying child support, let's say on time, cause financial harm to me. Let's say you didn't pay, so I had to do 1, 2, 3, which has caused me this financial. So that extra interest, you told the person, hey, you caused me this harm. You should take care of that extra expenses that I had to deal with because of you not fulfilling that child support.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, this person should say, okay, you know what, you can use that extra money to pay off for that. But this became an issue, they have to settle it through a mediator between them, or they both agree on to find a solution for that.
So as long as there's communication between them and agreement.
But again, so the principle is, you fulfill your duty as a responsible for your children by paying their, their child support, their needs, even if it is beyond what's legal. If there's need, there's need. And you're capable of, you're capable of. Okay? And if you're not capable, you're not capable. If you can't, you can't. There's no, but in this case, you have to do this because it will put you in interest, can lead to arrest, lead to problem with the government, so you have to fulfill, your obligations. And also anything that is based on interest, this interest is haram, is not allowed for you to consume or to have.
Right.
And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.
Jazakallah khair. Barakallah feek.